process of resolving the boundary complication has been taken up before the upcoming national election, said EC. There is no visible achievement in the Prime Minister's visit to India, said Mirza Fakhrul. Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch of the British Empire, died. Britain mourned for 10 days. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv English News. I'm Ashiquzzaman with you in the newsroom today. You're watching the headlines, now the details. Election Commissioner Mohammad Alamgir has said that the process of resolving the boundary-related complications has been taken up before the upcoming 12th national parliamentary elections. In addition, they have already received a copy of the full administrative order related to the boundaries through the district commissioners. However, this time he said in an exclusive interview to Mytv that the commission is on the way to conduct fair elections by taking up the challenges using EVM technology in 150 seats. On the other hand, the Constitutional Institution is taking a new project of about 8,000 crore takas to carry out a nationwide campaign including management related to the purchase of 2 lakh EVM machines to prepare for the use of EVMs in 150 seats. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has commented that there is no visible achievement in Prime Minister's visit to India. He said this while paying respects to the founder of the party, Ziaur Rahman's tomb with Maliha Dal in the morning. In this visit, no solution was found on the issue of stopping border killing and Tista. Mirza Fakhrul also alleged that government party people are attacking the peaceful program of BNP and harassing them with false cases. The prices of flour, spices, sugar and soap have increased in the market during the week. In the last few days, the prices of various products including flours, onion, garlic and ginger have increased by taka 10 to 15 per kg. However, price of oil and sugar in the markets are stable. On the other hand, the price has started to decrease slightly. Rice traders are assured of a little more reduction if the imported rice is released in the market. Apart from these, the prices of eggs, chickens, fish and vegetables have also decreased slightly. As a result, some relief returned among the buyers. However, oil is being sold at the previous price. Advisor to the former caretaker government, famous economist Dr. Akbar Ali Khan passed away. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. He died while undergoing treatment at a hospital in the capital around 10 p.m. on Thursday. According to hospital sources, he suffered from a heart attack. He was 78 years old at the time of his death. The body was taken to his Gulshan residence after 9 a.m. today. He is being laid to eternal rest to the Martyred Intellectuals Cemetery in Mirpur after Janaza held after Zuma prayer. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have expressed deep grief over the demise of Akbar Ali Khan. Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch of British Empire and the world's oldest queen, has died. She was 96 years old at the time of her death. For 70 years, he was serving as a queen. Before her death, she was the longest reigning female head of state in the world history and the world's oldest living ruler. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid deep condolence on the death of the queen. Zubair Rahman's report.
I declare before you all that my whole life,
Elizabeth, who has been on the throne for the longest time for 70 years, ascended the throne in 1952. On the Queen's death, her eldest son, Charles, the former Prince of Wales, will be crowned as the new King of Britain. The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral Castle on Thursday, 8 September afternoon. Soon after the Queen was taken under medical care, all her children and even her grandson Prince William moved to Balmoral. Queen Elizabeth II's full name is Elizabeth Alexandra Mary. Britain's longest reigning monarch was born on April 21, 1926 at 17 Bruton Saint, London, and was christened in the private chapel at Buckingham Palace on May 29 of that year. She was the first child of King George and Queen Elizabeth. She was considered heir to the throne when her father George succeeded King Edward VIII. Elizabeth was educated at home and began public service during World War II, serving in the Auxiliary Territorial Service, the Women's Division of the British Army. She succeeded to the throne when her uncle Edward VIII abdicated on December 11, 1936, and her father became King George VI. She was 10 years old at that time. In 1947, she married Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, a former Prince of Greece and Denmark. The Elizabeth-Philip couple has 4 children. They are Prince Charles of Wales, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex. Philip died in April 2021 at the age of 99. When her father King George died in February 1952, Elizabeth became head of the Commonwealth and commanded the regiments of 7 Commonwealth countries. She was on a visit to Kenya when she ascended the throne. She was crowned royal on 2nd June 1953 at Westminster Abbey. This coronation was the first televised coronation. At the time she rose to power, Joseph Stalin in the Soviet Union, Mao Zedong in China, and Harry Truman in the United States led the way. Winston Churchill was a British Prime Minister at that time. Queen Elizabeth II was the Queen of 15 kingdoms, including United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, St. Vincent. On February 6 this year, Queen Elizabeth celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, as in 70 years since her coronation. Before her death, she was the longest reigning female head of state in the world history and the world's oldest living head of state, the longest reigning monarch among living monarchs, and the oldest longest serving head of state among current heads of state. Zubair Rahman, MyTV News Desk.
2 lakh cash and 50 kg of gold ornaments and motorcycle were robbed from a gold dealer in Munshigons by handcuffing him. The incident took place in VT Hoglakandi village of Charkewar Union of Shadur Upazila on Thursday. Later, an auto rickshaw driver rescued Probir Pal, the gold trader, wearing handcuffs in a critical state. Currently, the businessman is under treatment at Munshigons General Hospital. A total of 9 people, including 5 of a family, were killed and 4 others injured as lightning strikes hit them at Ullapara Upazila of Shirazganj. All of them were procuring plants of almond paddy at Matikora Dokhinpara village of Ullapara Upazila in the afternoon. Once rain started, they took shelter in a shallow house near the field, he said, adding that subsequently the thunderbolt fell on the house, leaving 7 of them dead on the spot. Other 2 persons succumbed to their injuries. Meanwhile, burial of the bodies of 9 people killed by lightning has been completed. Mourning is going on at the homes of those killed by lightning. We're about to the end. The headlines once again. Process of resolving the boundary complication has been taken up before the upcoming national election, said EC. There is no visible achievement in the Prime Minister's visit to India, said Mirza Fakhrul. Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch of the British Empire, died. Britain mourned for 10 days. North Korea has passed a law declaring it to be a nuclear weapon state. Tunisia's Ons De Beer faced Iga Swiatek for the US Open Women's Singles Final. That's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit YouTube/MyTVNews. To watch our old program, please visit YouTube/MyTVBangla and Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.